All right, so we have with us Brian Jackson. Brian, I've known you online. Welcome into the program.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Um, we only knew each other online. You tagged me. You caught me on Facebook. I've seen your profile picture 1,000 times. We
Yeah.
we met over here at Small Town, and you're like, hey man, and I told you I was like, I got to be honest, man. I'm not
Yeah.
recognizing you. And like, we haven't met. I was like, have we met before? You're like, no, not yet. So we once again, I went back, looked back at the profile, like, oh, Brian. Um, I'm bringing you in because you told me a story that, I had this little project going and you told me a story about, small town and conferences and your passion for them. And I was like, "Oh, well, man, you want to come in and talk?" So the question that I've been asking everybody is, what is the value of getting outside of the bubble of your fire department, getting outside to conferences? What is the value to
Sure.
you personally?
Sure. So, for me, obviously, extremely valuable to be outside of your department or even outside of your state as far as figuring out training. So, the story that I explained to you, a little bit of backstory for me. I worked at a department previously, combination department. Sometime most of the time riding one guy to a truck, right?
Sure.
So spend a lot of time working by yourself. Uh, that could take a toll on you, right? So I got to the point in my career where everybody was kind of dogging on me at times, making sure they knew that I understood that I was a negative person. Like, man, you're always negative. You're always complaining about stuff, whatever. And fact is that they were right. It took a lot for me to understand that, but it is what it is. So fast forward a little bit, um, changed departments, ended up in a much better place in my opinion, but not to dog on the other one, but
Sure.
um, and I got invited to the original small town job town conference hosted by um,
Small town fools.
I think at the time it was just the city of Hammond.
Oh, okay.
Chief Daniel Folks was speaking along with Chief Sam Sparacello.
Sure.
They both did a portion of the class, and you know, at the time it was kind of funny because the topic to me, I still remember a lot of it, but the topic wasn't nearly as important as it's to which like their passion that they delivered the class. You know what I mean? And we talked a little bit about it, but
Sure.
man, you go to class, go to lunch, go back to class kind of situation. It was just a 1 day deal, and the drive home was like palpable. You know what I mean? Like the passion, the whole thing was just amazing. Like I told you, the drive home, everybody was like, "Man, I need a fire like right now."
Yeah.
And it was just an incredible feeling, and it made me realize that um, it was okay to be excited about the job. Like that was really good for me. And then fast forward some time, you start going to some other conferences and realize like, man, I didn't know that this other stuff was out there. I thought I was 10 years in, man. I'm doing things freaking awesome. Like I didn't even know I was screwing up so much.
Oh, I've been
So,
there.
but yeah, man, getting out of the state, getting out of your general area, everything has been incredible for me. So, and I caught Chief Sparacello and Chief Folks at Lyft one time, and had to pull them aside and tell them, and they had a massive impact on me, and I can't appreciate them anymore.
Yeah,
Well,
that what we were kind of having that conversation, and you were not the first person to tell me that same story. That it was really, especially Sam Sparacello, man. His class, I think I could listen to him read the phone book,
yeah,
and I'd probably pay attention to it because he's going to bring you some fire and passion. His comedic timing is so solid. But yeah,
yeah,
it's like I knew what the class was about, like generally, but that's the feeling that I got. Like I got a, the impact for me, just like you was his passion for the job
yeah. You're
was
absolutely right.
you could not I don't he couldn't fake that. There's
Nope.
nobody that's gonna fake that. It was impressive, and I'm glad that you told me that story because I asked you, "Did you have a moment?" And you were like, "Yeah, it was Chief Sparacello's class before they even did it at Lyft." I was like, well, we're at small town Jobtown.
Yeah.
Absolutely come in and tell me that
Yep.
story. It was almost too perfect. So
Man, and you know what? It's funny because I asked Sam the other day when he was going to teach his original small town class again. He was like, "Man, I don't know."
I
I'm
don't
like,
know.
"Dude, you have to do it. Like, it doesn't matter what
Yeah.
you're teaching. Like,
Yeah.
you're so passionate about it. Like, people are hooked on it. You got to teach something, man."
I know. That's
Yeah.
I completely agree with you. And I've told him that 1,000 times, dude. You need to take that show on the road, man.
Yeah,
Like
for real.
it's a good show.
Yeah.
So Brian, I appreciate we're wrapping up the conference right here, or they're wrapping up the conference.
Yeah.
And I appreciate you joining us for to just kind of share your thoughts on it. Thank you,
Yeah,
man.
man. Absolutely, brother.
All right.